not a common thief, woman. A great thief.
Woman. What's going on, guys? Third Street Reactions here. I'm Matt.
I'm Shane.
And we're back with Batman the Animated Series, Season 1, Episode 28.
Last episode, Matt, we had the Underdwellers. And it was a really unique episode.
Yeah, some creepy guy that held little children captive in the sewers that had lots of alligators on steroids.
Yeah. So he was having these children do... I mean, I'm just thinking, like, is there a more effective way to be an entrepreneur? Could he take his entrepreneurship, his managerial skills, his knowledge of agriculture, of mushrooms? Couldn't he take that to new heights? You know what
Instead
I mean?
of just using it to scream at little kids and freaking...
They're not to be seen, and especially not to be heard. We referenced Arrested Development. We actually talked about the difference between alligators and crocodiles. So I'm asking you guys, and I'm asking Matt, do you remember the difference between crocodiles and alligators?
I mean, from your picture that you drew, alligators have like a big penis face, and
Yeah.
crocodiles got a pointy face.
Now, do you know where they live?
I mean, alligators live in Florida, and crocodiles, I don't know, they live, there's saltwater crocodiles, there's Nile crocodiles, I'm assuming Africa, Asia.
Mm-hmm. So, alligators live in China and in America. Crocodiles live Africa and other places, and there have been crocodiles have come up into the Everglades, yeah. But anyways, guys, before we jump into the next Batman, if you want to support us, leave a comment down below. Also, consider supporting us on Patreon. We have full-length uncut reactions and early access. Let's go. Want to see them blow up the bank and run away without any money.
Without any money.
I was watching this thing that someone said earlier, Charlie Puth, is his name? He's some savant. Music producer, singer. He was on Jimmy Kimmel Sound. He recorded like a glass getting hit, and he fucking did a keyboard. He did like 50 different things to it to create all these beats.
Yeah, it's cool.
I was like, I just can't do shit. I know you were able to do that kind of stuff back in the day. But... Bank vault, or big safe, I should say. Oh no.
Some kind of ninja.
You know who Kevin Smith is, right? Director?
Yes.
Well, do you know how huge of a Batman fan he is? He had a podcast about it called Fat Man on Batman.
Oh, so this is pretty much like, could sum it up like you.
Pretty much like me.
Fat Man and Batman.
Except fatter and less knowledgeable. So, him and his friend, they literally wanted to be superheroes. That they went to college for criminal justice. And it was their plan to just fight crime.
That's freaking hilarious.
That's something like me and Zach would do.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Oh, snap, dude. Thought he cut his throat.
I was waiting for his head to like slide off, for his body to slide into.
Alright, ninjas. We got ninjas.
Oh, is that another appearance of Robin? The boy wonder? Or he's only a green belt. Is that a shot to the throat?
Sorry, some of us aren't perfect.
Master Bruce, I'm afraid there's been another robbery of a Wayne Enterprises company.
That's the 6th one in less than 2 weeks.
7th. Where, Alfred?
Deadly little thing. Mean anything to you?
Is there a ninja star?
You'll break the evidence chain.
Why did he just show up as Batman?
Because it was Wayne Enterprises, so he had to make an appearance because it's his company. Man, that's a lot of grabbing. A lot of little fucking ass grabbing.
The match is over. Kyodai is the victor.
Oh man, Bruce Wayne got his ass whipped.
You're not bad for a rich man's pampered son.
He tried to run.
There's always someone better, Kyodai Ken. Now apologize for your remark.
Ooh, look at this scary devil tattoo on his back.
He's gonna recognize. Okay.
Mr. Wayne, do you have any idea why someone has been robbing and sabotaging
Dude, I'd just shove her
your
down the
businesses?
stairs. Like, get the fuck
2
out of my
buildings
face.
burned down, another blown up. This one's computer system's wrecked.
Miss Gleason, how do you know that?
A good reporter has sources, Commissioner.
If you'll excuse me.
You tell him, Brucey.
You can't ignore the press, Mr. Wayne.
Yeah, you can.
Hey, Bruce, wait up.
They even do it in sports when you're obligated to.
It'll only take a minute to get into my costume.
Not this time, Dick.
Not this time, Jacob.
It's weird for him to call it a costume.
Something's eating him, Alfred. I don't know what. Yet.
I'm remembering. So this, I wonder if this was when he was like at the League of Shadows.
Yeah, when he's doing his training.
Does it? I wonder if the show's gonna cover that much.
We haven't seen a Ra's al Ghul episode yet, have we?
No.
You practice as a man obsessed.
I'm not good enough, Yoru-sensei. I lost.
Everyone loses now and again.
I have to be the best there is, no matter what it takes.
First I thought that was Batman's shadow.
Yeah.
Casting a shadow. There
Oh,
he
shit.
is.
So, the famous Batman. I am honored.
Karate.
I wonder if he will recognize Bruce due to how he fights. You telling me, Batman, you can just get the fuck out of the way? Come on, man.
Listen,
Ooh,
dipstick,
the boy wonder.
Batman's my pal. He can be a major jerk, but you gotta love him. And nobody tries to fillet him when I'm around.
Oh boy, you tell him.
Another time, then.
Bruce, well, he just got lost there, man.
Oh, the devil face. Shane, I think I'm gonna give up powerlifting and become a ninja.
There's some overlap there, probably a little bit, right?
Thanks for saving my bacon, Robin. Hey, no problemo, Batman. I thought samurai lived by a code of honor. That gas gun wasn't exactly according to Hoyle.
Samurai Ninja
He's
are
not
different.
samurai. He's a ninja. They're spies and assassins.
Yes!
I know him.
Say what?
They used to be butt buddies back in the day.
His name is Kyodai Ken. He was good.
Yeah? How good?
Better than me.
I see.
I think I'll just pop over to the Wayne Charity's reception tonight and see if I can't get some answers.
Be careful, Summer.
I'm a big girl.
Something's going on with this reporter.
You ever hear of somebody named Kyodai Ken?
Oh, indeed. He was the only student at the martial arts school who could consistently defeat Master Bruce. A bad egg, that one.
I think Bruce is worried he can't take this ninja.
He never admits fears, Master Dick. Haven't you learned that by now?
Oh,
Damn.
he's pissed
Ah,
now.
Master Bruce.
He is pissed.
Good thing I decided to practice tonight. Yoru-sensei would hate to lose that blade.
And worth a fortune. But I don't need it to take care of you, Wayne.
No, it's not gonna be worth a fortune if he tosses around like that.
Yeah.
You have dishonored the dojo, Kyodai. You no longer have any place here. Go.
Will pay for this, rich man, son.
Batman Begins. I want to watch it again, dude.
I've watched it like 50 million times.
Why have you been following me all evening?
How did you... Look, I know you don't like me much.
Have a nice trip, Mr. Wayne.
Oh.
Hold your damn breath. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just... Okay, Robin's gonna save the day.
It's not like him. There's a tracker in his
Yeah,
car.
go on his little scooter.
Godspeed, lad.
The rich man awakens. Remember me?
I remember you, Kyodai.
I was forced to become a thief after I was cast out of the dojo.
As I remember it, being a thief was what got you thrown out in the first place.
Yep.
Of course, you never had to worry about money, Wayne. A society parasite feeding off others.
Yep.
It is too easy to defeat you.
What's he doing?
He's like humping the air.
Yeah.
Where am I?
He's getting ready. He's got a date later tonight.
I don't get it. You mean you're nothing but a common thief?
Not a common thief, woman. A great thief.
Woman.
The best. And now the game is about to end.
Did you see his Batman suit? Oh! His face. God.
Yeah. The Robin just saved your life twice in.
Robin's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Way to go, Dick. Master crime fighters.
I'll be back.
How did Robin know that where they were at?
Tracker in the car.
Oh.
Isn't it past your bedtime, boy?
Let's just see who's going sleepy by in the next couple of minutes, huh?
This isn't the movies, boy.
And there he goes.
How the hell do you get hit by that?
What do you mean, how the hell do you get hit by that? It's kind of hard not to.
I mean, before that all went down, he could have got the hell out of the way, jumped off, and used his, not his batarang, but his Robinang or whatever it's called.
Robin Ang. I would just left her there after she tried being nosy. Bruce has had a significant practice since then.
Yeah.
Batman, quit worrying about the freaking girl and.
You have gone soft, Wayne. Even a white belt could avoid that throw.
Yeah, he's sitting there busy gawking at the redhead.
Stop it! Can't you see he's no match for you?
Oh, yeah.
Bruce needs to overcome him.
See, Robin knew the thing. Cover the lady up so Bruce isn't distracted.
I think it's just to maintain the fact that
Yes!
Bruce just can't do his thing when women are around.
oh man, I thought he was gonna
Like slide into that and just cut him in half.
You were right about one thing, Kyodai. Now it ends.
So Superman's weakness is kryptonite. Batman's weakness is pussy.
Well, it's certainly a lot of ours. I think what it was to maintain the facade of Bruce being just an inadequate rich playboy.
They had to cover her up so she couldn't see what was going on.
Yeah, she couldn't report on like,
Yeah,
hey, he was kicking ass.
Thanks for your help. It would have been harder to defeat him with Summer watching. Maybe even impossible.
I liked it quite a bit.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So in this canon, are you aware if he trained with the League of Shadows?
I have no clue.
I mean, they obviously
We haven't heard any mention of League of Shadows
Yeah,
yet.
I mean that's like his default backstory. They're obviously toying with it because he was in Japan, he trained. They just didn't say League of Shadows.
Right.
I mean, I admit my kind of knowledge of the League of Shadows kind of originated with Batman Begins, kind of introducing me to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You okay? One thing we want to talk about is you are pretty adverse in the martial arts.
Yeah, I'm black belt in 3 out of the 4 I trained in.
Okay, what are the 3?
Karate, judo, and jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
I also trained in Muay Thai, but that was just for a little bit.
I feel like I would like Muay Thai quite a bit.
Muay Thai was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of striking and kicking and
Yeah, it's all hands, feet, knees, elbows.
yeah. Which is your favorite discipline out of those 3 or out of those 4?
Honestly, I really like karate and judo. Muay Thai was a lot of fun. Muay Thai is probably my favorite.
So what's the difference between all of them?
Karate is all it's like you're at a distance. It's like all striking, kicks, punches, elbows, forearms, hand strikes, all kinds of different hand and feet and knee elbow techniques.
Not any like grappling really.
No grappling.
Okay.
And then judo is kind of like a middle ground. It's like throws, hip tosses, sweeps, all that good stuff. And then jiu-jitsu takes it,
It's like wrestling.
yeah, it's real close combat, some chokes, bone locks, joint manipulation, all kinds of fun stuff.
Was that your least favorite?
Yeah, that was my least favorite. That's the one I sucked at the most.
Is it just the idea? I mean, you still got a black belt in it, though, right?
Yeah, but today, it's been so long ago. I still know how to choke people out. I still know how to do stuff, but it's.
Does it help you in the bedroom?
But if I got taken to the ground, I'd be like a turtle on my back, like.
Yeah, I mean, your body's so much different.
Yeah, my body composition has changed so much since I started powerlifting.
It might have been Bruce Lee talked about, like, as fighting evolves, he thinks, like, the most important disciplines will be a version of wrestling and a version of boxing, which is basically striking and grappling.
Grappling, yeah.
You think about MMA, because I'm much more of a boxing guy than I am an MMA guy.
If I had to, I'd say, like, if I had the choice to compete in something, I'd like to do kickboxing. Yeah. I think kickboxing would be my favorite.
Kickboxing, I got a lot of respect. I don't know a lot. I mean, in terms of the fight game, kickboxing, dude, those guys are so skilled, but, like, the business of it, like, they don't do well.
Yeah, there's not a big following for it.
Yeah, there's not. But those guys are skilled as hell.
But I mean, Israel Adesanya, he started out in kickboxing, so did Alex Pereira, and they're both world champions now.
Yeah. Obviously, the fight game with boxing has a very, very rich history in the United States, especially. Honestly, United States, Mexico, and there's a lot of great international fighters. But so it just seems like MMA, grappling, and striking did become prominent, like as at the higher levels now than it was like when Chuck Liddell fought, like the fight, like in terms of what everyone used.
Well, back in the old school, like before the Gracies came along. It was just a bunch of big old juice heads getting together and just pounding each other's brains in.
Yeah, because I know it was always like, what's better, karate or jiu-jitsu? And then it seems like...
Which would I take? Like, if I had to choose between the two to know, it'd be jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it seems like jiu-jitsu and striking, obviously boxing or kickboxing, seems to be like the most prominent thing. Like, you strike, and then when you can, you get on the ground, you grapple.
Well, most fights end on the ground anyways, so it's good to know how to take care of yourself on the ground, because that's usually where the fights end up.
Yeah. I'm glad they made the distinction between samurai and ninja. I really thought they were going to muff that. And then Bruce was like, no, ninjas are...
Corrected it.
Yeah, ninjas are literally assassins, cutthroats, you know what I mean? Samurai, there is a lot of history on the samurai, but towards the declining years of the samurai, there was more of a nobility and a code of honor. Right. But, samurai, I mean, I think like 400 years ago, they were also called cutthroats and stuff like that. So, it's a mixed bag. One of my favorite movies of all time, The Last Samurai. Nathan Algren, the character, he's with them in Japan when they're starting to decline. Yeah. It's a beautiful fucking movie. So, yeah, I knew they were going to use a reporter in some way. Summer. It was one of those things they keep showing this girl.
Yeah, so you knew she had to have some kind of...
Yeah. Well, I really like the idea of like someone from Bruce's past coming and them being formidable.
Yeah, especially with someone that was consistently able to beat Bruce, and you've never seen somebody that's consistently been able to beat him. And
in all reality, he was holding back because Summer was looking, because it's so important for him, for his dual identity to be a secret. Like, he can't show any sign of...
walk in there and just start whooping ass, and she'd be sitting there, what the hell?
Yeah, he can't show any kind of sign that he's Batman. Kyodai, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll probably see him again. Hopefully we'll have some interesting storylines with him. One other thing, were you particularly close to any of your senseis?
Yeah, I mean, one of them, I went over to his place a few times, helped him with a few projects around his house.
Okay. Did you keep in touch with any of them?
No. I mean, I'm friends on Facebook with one of them, but I haven't talked to him in years.
Okay.
I'm talking like years.
Okay. Well, I took karate at Washington State Community College for like a couple of years. I got to the point where I was learning quite a few different katas. Yeah. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but what they told me, the sensei there, Sensei Pearson, he said that, when karate was kind of outlawed in Japan, mostly, and we see this in countries now, we see this in certain places nowadays, they kind of try to make sure the population cannot fight back. You know what I mean? Right. So they kind of outlawed karate, but they preserved the moves essentially within the through the dance.
The dance.
Yeah.
They turned the moves The striking into a dance.
Yeah, so it's like, hey, meet me on this mountain tomorrow, and I'll show you the dance, and that's how they preserved all the katas. I mean, all the moves.
Right.
I think that's pretty sweet. Anyways, there was a guy named Sensei Wright. He was this little guy, and he showed up one time and was yelling at my sensei because he just says, nope, his back needs to be straighter. He was yelling at his ass. And this guy was much bigger than Sensei Wright.
Yeah.
He just had, obviously, Sensei Wright commanded a lot of respect.
Right.
And one time I saw him get down, like, to do a move, and he was showing us something. I'm like, dude, that guy you can just tell he has muscle.
Like the intensity.
You can tell this motherfucker, like, I don't know how he would do in the octagon, but you could tell this motherfucker knows the moves. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this motherfucker he can probably kick some ass. You know what I mean?
Right.